Hello, Stacy Drake here. And right now I'm making a part 2 of the video. Last time I discussed the rail lines in Westchester that there really should be. This way you could navigate it just like the Long Island Railroad, and the tracks would look just like it. Forgot to mention, like, south of the New Haven line, there'd be a line that connects with the Hellgate line, much like the Long Beach and Far Rockaway branches. That would be neat. And then, as I said, the line that would split off here would reach Haverstraw on the other side of the river, crossing the Tappan Zee Bridge. Like a 3 or 4 track bridge that would later lead to places like that. And you notice there's not that very many tracks on the Harlem line, much like the main line on the Long Island Railroad and the Babylon branch. That's why there would be like an additional track there, this way, on this side of the tracks, and basically 4 tracks through the entire system. So that would be the way of doing this. But the other thing I would do is like have a lot of crosstown buses like Nice Bus does, have them run every 15 minutes. People are stressed that that's needed, and we only have like buses every 30 minutes or an hour here in Westchester. Really think that the 8 bus should be combined with the 45 and should be connecting at Eastchester and run the Columbus Avenue / Fisher Avenue route. I think it should all be one route. And it's just sad that Crestwood has no connections. The largest station without any connections on the system. Maybe not on the Long Island Railroad either, though. But on Metro North, it is the largest to not have any connections. So this proves to me like a problem. We don't have good bus service, and we have reliable bus service, but we don't have very frequent bus service in Westchester, especially north of White Plains. My parents keep on asking me to move to Pleasantville when I move out of their house, but I say no, because even though it's a nice place, it's way too expensive and there's not enough bus service. I would guess it would only run from 10 to 5 each day. What I also don't approve of is one-way bus routes that are like one way in one rush hour, the other in another, or only running in rush hours. I think all express bus service and rush hour routes should be run all the time in both directions. It costs more money to get a bus than it does to use the buses they already have enough of to run more service. So they can just hire more drivers. It's easy. And then I can say the MetroCard fare, I'd be okay with it being raised to $3. Not as big a deal to me as it is to some others, like if they needed to budget things, but I wouldn't recommend them doing that. What I'd just like is to be able to catch a bus from Crestwood, have it go up Parkview Heights. It'd be easy to access places I need to go. My neighborhood. I think that White Plains is the right place for me when it comes to current transit. But we also need more B-Line buses in northern Westchester too, because you can't rely on paratransit. It's not for everyone, and they don't run that often. Buses in Peekskill, they only run 3 times a day. It's just ridiculous. We're not receiving enough bus service here in Westchester. Any people in Nassau County are saying, oh, he's whining. Why? When we receive enough bus service, our buses never show up. Well, that is a good point, people in Nassau County, that your buses never show up or are late. Late, missing, not nice at all. Even though it's called Nice Bus. But your buses run more frequently, at least, than us in Westchester. I'd support maybe a route from here to Larchmont via the route that my parents often took me to get there on the roads, like through Quaker Ridge and Weaver Street. I'd support that. Also, remember last time I said Thompson Street Bridge, connect with there where the camera's pointing. It would be nice to have a bridge over Crestwood Station. It'll of course have to add a traffic light. A traffic light at Lincoln Avenue, which I think that intersection already needs a traffic light. So Westchester, we need more buses. Whereas Nassau, in Suffolk, they need more reliable buses. That's what I've got to say about the buses. Oh, and don't forget about, I'm not going to forget about subways. Oh, we need subways here in southern Westchester and Nassau County. Just checking to make sure there's no trains coming. Last time I was here, there was a train coming this way while I was here. I'm going this side now to be safe. So, and then today is Saturday. We only get hourly service. That's like subpar, and it was like what it used to be 10 to 15 years ago. More like 15 to 20 years ago, it was hourly. See, it's only hourly service. Why? I can understand that on a Sunday, but a Saturday? Why can't we have half-hourly service? And the good news is that they're bringing back the Passaic service on the weekend, which I think should have never been cut. Because, you know, I'd rather have like 4-car trains running more frequently than 8-car trains running less frequently. That would be like a way to save money on conductor space, because there's a conductor to every 2 cars on a train, and then an engineer. I'd also support like adding additional diesel cars to the fleet, replacing those junky Genesis locomotives with newer diesel locomotives like Siemens Chargers. I'd also like to see bi-level coaches similar to NJ Transits, but with the interiors of LIRR C3. That would be nice. Call them, I guess on Metro North they'd be called C4s, and on LIRR they'd be called C5s. This is what we need to like fill in all of the extra like diesel slash self-powered electric lines where the locomotives power the trains via like gyro engines, like flywheels. Some of those that I mentioned in my previous video. That's gonna be it for today. Bye.